God, it's incredible how the time just flies away with you. As you're rambling away like me. Now, oh my God, it's going all over the place here. Now, I'm going to complete the Silum Spectrum, as I'm calling it now. He has very kindly also sent me the other colours. Red, green and blue. Thank you, Terry. I think he sent it to another few presenters as well to try out. And when I opened the envelope, wow. That is just high aromatic. And he very kindly sent me a sheet of paper with a description from the site of these. And it's just talking about, it's a lot of PR stuff in there, but it's talking about fruits and vanillas and cherries, and yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Very highly fruity, very highly cherry, which, to be honest with you, I'm not that keen on. He sent them to me and I'm going to have to try them out, but I'm not an aromatic man really, and this is, whoa, heavy aromatic. So they're sealed up. I hope they're going to last a little while. I need to pick a couple of pipes and have to try these up. I've got some corn cobs there and I'm probably going to put them in there, but you know, they're not even nostalgic for me, because remember, I didn't start smoking aromatics. I was on Virginia's, so I don't even get that nostalgia from aromatics. It's just like something I don't normally like. But Terry, I'm really grateful for you sending them to me. I will try them, but I've got some others to do here. So another one he sent me, and I can't remember where he got it from. I can't remember where he said he got it from. It's just called No Name Number 2. Very imaginative, but so it goes. And again, I thought when he said he was going to send it to me, this was an aromatic, but it's not, and it's actually quite nice. Very nice packet aroma. Not aromatic at all, I would call. Not like a blast like this one you're getting. But I've smoked a couple of bowls of that. It's actually quite nice. Yes, there's I think there's some Cavendish in there, very sweet Virginias, but not Terry. Really nice, that one. How are we doing for time? Okay, 2 minutes. Now, I said my daughter was staying with me, so she hadn't been down to London since she was 7 or 8, and I took my son and daughter down there. We went to the Natural History Museum for a dinosaur exhibition they were doing. So she's never been down there since then, so she was a little bit scared about going all the way down to Hammersmith, which is in West London, I think. So I said I'd go along with her, show her the ropes, get on the stage. We were going at rush hour, bless her. I'd take her down there, and I'd spend sort of, you know, best part of the day there really. Couldn't wait there all day for her. So I decided that looking at the tube line we had to get, I passed Covent Garden. Now remember Colin, light your pipe, on his birthday videos, and if you haven't seen them, go watch them because they're great. Popped into this little place. Now I remember it as the, when I worked in London, and I think I mentioned it on one of my early videos, it was just called the Cigar and Snuff Parlour, and it was still in Covent Garden. So I went to the place, straight when I got off of this tube station, I went into the market and I went straight to the place I remembered it was, which is down by the lower quarter where the Punch and Judy pub is, and it wasn't there. Oh, that's odd, but I know it's still there because Colin said so. So I had a wander around, and he said it was small, and it really is, but they've got this big sign outside, tucked away in the corner. I finally found it, and they're now called Mullins and Wesley Limited of Covent Garden. So there's a little bag there I'm going to keep. Yeah, and he is, Colin, you were right, mate. I don't think there's enough room to even carry a cat in there, let alone swing it around. But you go in and there's this gorgeous smell. It's like cigars, tobacco. They do their own blends of tobacco, snuff, and a pretty good range of pipes in there. Really, got lots of them packed in the window. So I went in there and I thought, I can't go all the way to London. I haven't been to London myself for a few years, not even as a tourist. I need to buy something in there, and I thought, well, I don't need a pipe. They had this gorgeous Butch Show can, a church warden in there, £73. Nice big bowl, almost a cutty shape on it. Lovely sort of flared stem coming at the end. I was sorely tempted, but I got the better of my will. So I bought some tobacco and I bought some snuff. Now I'm going to do the snuff in a little video after this one, hopefully. But a couple of tobaccos I bought. I got a lot of them were aromatic, so I wasn't that keen. So I settled on some. They've only got their own little packets as well, which is quite nice. And instead of having the sellotape, they actually do up at the side down there. This is I bought a couple of ounces, 50 grams of their classic flake. And another tobacco I'm sort of wanted to try out at the moment, which I've been kind of doing tentatively with a little toe in the water over the last couple of years or so, is the Scottish blends. And this one had a really lovely aroma to it. You know, I think in all these tobaccos where you throw Virginia, Cavendish, Perique and Latakia in the same blend, you pretty much got to get it right. And it smells right, and I've had a couple of bowls of this and it tastes pretty good as well. So again, some more I need to get through here. And again, to last but not least, as I said on one of my videos before, I'm in this tobacco club. I think that's probably a bit of a fancy word for it, to be perfectly honest. But they have 14 of their own branded tobaccos. You see, again, they've got their own packets there, and they're over in Guernsey. Majority of them are aromatic, again, so I tend to stay away from those. But there's 4 or 5 which are non-aromatic, which I was trying out. You have to settle them, and they send you them every month. Well, I think it's every 2 months now. It used to be every month, which is good because I just can't get through that much tobacco. So what I've tended to settle on, they used to do a couple of blends called I can't remember now, Old Belt Virginia blend, which used to have not Perique but Louisiana, which I think is the Green River Kentucky. So it's not really Perique, and that was very, very weak, and you know, not enough for me to call that a vapor. Another one I get is called, what I do like is called they do a flake number 7 and a ready rub number 7, which is essentially just a Condor copy. A lot of them tend to be mimic tobaccos on there. So I settled on this one. It's called Old English Ready Rubbed. Again, I mentioned this one in my plug videos, and this is the one I tend to mix with my rum plug, G&H rum plug, which I got this yesterday. So I've got some rum plug drying there, just mix this together, put it in a jar. And the other one I get is a Kerry's Bruno Special. Okay, so some Bruno's copy, but this has got Cavendish in it, black Cavendish. Now I've smoked enough Bruno and that hasn't got black Cavendish in it, but it's not too bad at all. It's a little bit weird given the amount of some Brunos I do smoke to have that sweet Cavendish taste in it, but after the first quarter of the bowl you do get that some Brunos in there come in across quite strongly, and then for the rest of the bowl it's just like a little wisp of black Cavendish in there. Otherwise it's a pretty good copy of some Bruno, so I tend to keep that on hand as well. I don't know why, given that some Brunos is so readily available. I'm obviously a bit bonkers, and you know, I need someone just to say stop doing it and go and buy some Brunos. Makes sense, and try one of their other ones. Oh, they do a Sobrani mixture. I've got loads of that, which I've had in a jar for years now. I really should go for that. That's actually quite nice. So anyway, we're coming up to 8 minutes. That's all the tobacco I've got at the moment. I suspect that was being a little bit boring really, but there's one more shout out I want to do as well at the end of it. There's another guy called Martin. He's called Pipe and MG. Again, I put his link to the bottom here. He's made a couple of videos. We were commenting a lot before he actually started making the videos. I think he was buying a new camera and was saying, what's it like? I said, we just go for it. So he's been smoking for about 10 years and he's into the gal. He's a top man. So he's been very kind to me for really nice comments. Thanks, Martin, you're a star. So give him a check out. 2 reasonably new pipe presenters. I think that's it. Oh yeah, a couple of other things. I remember I said on I think it was my last video, and I went to a bric-a-brac market, oh god, that seems like ages ago now, Friday week past, and I got some snuff boxes, and I also picked up a pipe rack, and here it is. I've given that a good polish. Don't know when you can see that, so it's a bit shiny. So really nice, 6 pipes, bowls down guys. Yes, never let it be said I don't listen to the comments that come across. They're overwhelmingly I should be storing them bowl down, which I've got there, which is quite nice. And again, another little throwback, another little pipe rack here, like again, this is one I mentioned on my pipe restoration video, and I've got to thank my dad for this. This was a kind of a freebie throw-in after I bought the pipes, and I can't even begin to describe what the state this was in. This was pretty non-existent. It had this huge crack down it, so irreparable. This was completely black, this brass here. This was all completely mangled, this bit at the top, and the little peg that goes in there was completely cracked. The bottom, whatever varnish or paint was on there was completely chipped away, and it was dirty, clogged up, gone down to the bare wood, and where it gone down to the bare wood, the wood was just black and horrible. So I gave it to my dad as a little project, and he's done an absolute peach of a job on that. Again, that holds 6 pipes. Still got, not totally brilliant. I've had some Brasso wool on that one, but I've got to get to the stage where now I've just got to go to it a little bit harder. But that's coming up quite nicely, so that should come up nice and shiny. So another couple of pipe racks there. Again, I have waffled on again. It's been a week. It's almost like I'm purging myself after a week. So that was just a little catch up really. Tobaccos, yeah, I've got too many to try, and as Hayo says to me, too many tobaccos for one man. I agree with you, the wise Hayo, but there it is. I want to finish the Gauntleys, order some more of that, get that stocked up, put some into jars. I bought some more bale jars as well for that. And I will try the Silham's coloured one, but probably not yet. And if I do, I will do a review on that at some point, or a mention. I don't like to do reviews. So if you've got this far, guys, thanks ever so much. I'm going to try start commenting on your videos that I've been watching last night. It's a slow process. I hope to be doing that this week. Got no plans other than smoking pipes and hopefully making a couple more videos. I'm going to do one more I should stop saying short video, but I'm going to make it short, on some snuffs I picked up. I got some more snuffs at Covent Garden, had to do that. Just a couple more I picked up in the last couple of days, little news agents I found who's stocking a bit of snuff. So thanks so much, guys. Again, talk to you again shortly.